What is going on YouTube? Joe here with Culination Media, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire Battle Spot Live. This is episode number 13, and today we're bringing a brand spanking new team into the fray with us. Very excited to be including Mega Glalie on the team and on the channel for the first time ever. That is super exciting to me. I love regular Glalie. So this is going to be a lot of fun for me. I hope it puts in so much work against all these dragon types and Mega Venusaurs and the like on Battle Spot. Now, before we get into the team, just a friendly reminder in case you guys haven't done so already and you would like to show your support to the channel and the series and all that fun stuff, you can do so by clicking that like button right below this video or leaving your thoughts in the comment section. As always, all of that stuff does really help out. Now, as for the team, the Mega Glalie is going to be a physical variant. It actually is carrying spikes, which, believe it or not, can help out on Battle Spot. Then we have Return and Ice Shard and Explosion to take advantage of that Refrigerate ability, so that's cool. This team is really cool that we're going up against, by the way. Camerupt, Barbaracle, Togekiss, Sigilif. Alright, as for the rest of our team, we have Physically Defensive Chestnut, the Jolteon making a return with HP Grass instead of Ice, because I always run into Swamperts on Battle Spot. Of course, now I'm not going to see any. Then we have Focus Sash Crawdaunt. Claudina is here with Dragon Dance and all that fun stuff. Tinsect the Scizor is here, finally with the right moves and leveled up and all that stuff. So I am carrying Knockoff over Thief. It is Choice Banded. And then Rotom Heat, Physically Defensive, with Will-O-Wisp, Volt Switch, Overheat, and Pain Split carrying the lefties. So that is the basic overview of the team. Looking at my opponent's team here, I see a huge weakness to Ice. Only one resistance. And the fact that he sees Mega Glalie on the team makes me think that he's going to want to bring that Barbaracle. Because Camerupt is probably going to get 2-hit KO'd by Return. Actually, everything else on the team might just get one-shotted by Return, to be perfectly honest, other than Camerupt and Barbaracle. So we're gonna want to keep Glalie around as long as possible. But anyway, something real quick that I wanted to just thank you guys for is that I haven't really paid much attention to. I really didn't go back and look at it, but I was responding to some comments because I fell a little bit behind. Just last night, and the likes on the recent videos have been absolutely ridiculous. So many of over the last couple of weeks have been going well over 100 likes. That is absolutely incredible. I just, for some reason, never expect it to get that high. That's insane to me. I just wanted to say thank you guys for taking the time. I know it only takes a couple seconds, but seriously, it really means a lot when you guys do that. I don't really know what else to say other than it's really touching for me on a sappy note. It really is. So thanks for being awesome. You guys are some of the best subscribers on all of YouTube. So I think we're all pretty lucky to be in this little community together. It's been a lot of fun. So anyway, enough of that stuff. We're Mega Evolving Glalie, and we're just going for a return against this Goodger because Goodger's not taking it. That is a one-shot. And Mega Glalie just, I don't know, he's starting things off right. I'm so excited to use this. Oh my goodness. I am fanboying over a Glalie. I'm not even going to hide it. Alright, Barbaracle's coming out next. And I'm somewhat tempted to just go for Explosion right now, because he's going to go for Shell Smash. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go in with Chestnut here because that is our physically defensive Pokemon. And we do resist any water-type stab that this thing may have, and Stone Edge isn't going to do that much because we resist that too. So resisting the stab does help us. We just need to hope that he's not carrying X-Scissor or Poison Jab. And what are the chances of that? Probably not too high, but I don't think you can one-shot us. So we can probably just Leech Seed you here, honestly, and then Spiky Shield. Or we could Drain Punch. But Barbaracle does have high natural physical defense, so I'm not going to bother with that. He does have the Poison Jab, which actually takes us all the way down to 27 HP. Yikes. And he avoids... he avoided the Leech Seed. Are you kidding me? We really needed that to hit. I should have went for Drain Punch. Oh, that was a bad play. Okay, we'll go for the Spiky Shield here. He goes for the Poison Jab. Takes a little bit more damage there. And now what? Now we're kind of stuck. We just have to let Chestnut go down. We do have the Focus Sash intact with Claudina, so we have that going for us. I guess our only play here is to go for a second Spiky Shield in a row to try to get as much chip damage as possible. It's most likely going to fail. I think it has the same success rate as Double Protect. Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon. Spiky Shield does go off a second time. And another unsuccessful Poison Jab. And that means when Chestnut goes down here, this Barbaracle is going to be below half. Just thanks to all of this recoil, which is great. Imagine if we had a Leech Seed up. This Barbaracle would definitely be within range of an Aqua Jet, and we wouldn't have to waste our Focus Sash. But nonetheless here, there's no point in going for Spiky Shield again. There's no way that was going to connect. He gets a meaningless critical hit on the Poison Jab. Chestnut is going down. Sorry, Chester. You did everything you could. That Leech Seed mist really killed you. But you did get a little bit lucky with that double Spiky Shield, honestly. We really don't have much of a choice here. We have to go in with Crawdaunt. Glalie, I don't think, can kill this thing unless we go for Explosion, and I'm not about to do that. So I think Knockoff could probably kill from here. I would think. I mean, we could go for the Superpower to ensure the KO. What worries me is that this Barbaracle is not carrying an item since it already used up its White Herb. So we're not going to get the boost, but it's adaptability. And this thing probably isn't invested in any defenses or HP. He's going to go for the Poison Jab again. I guess not wanting to risk the miss with the Stone Edge. And he gets the poison as he brings down the Focus Sash. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness, that is outrageous. That is absolutely outrageous. Barbaracle goes down, and so does Claudina, sadly. Due to the poison, that really stinks. I mean, it's a 30% chance, so I guess it's not that outrageous. But I guess, I don't know. I just rubbed me the wrong way, apparently. Alright, so Altaria is going to be the final Pokemon on our opponent's side, and Glalie is still alive for us, so that means that we are in fantastic shape here. There's no way that this Altaria is surviving a return, even though it's definitely Mega. And it's not going to be a 4-time super effective move, but with the Refrigerate boost, max attack, I don't see this Altaria surviving unless it's physically defensive. And from what I've seen, people don't really run Altaria as physically defensive too often. At least not on Battle Spot. So here comes the return. We do outspeed, and that is a one-shot. You're not going to see Mega Altaria go down in one hit to too many things, but Mega Glalie is one of them. One-shotting Goodra and Mega Altaria in the same battle. That is a victory for us. Oh, that was a great way to have Glalie make his debut on the channel. I'm pretty happy with that. Alright, so as for the record is concerned here, I believe we were 18-6 coming into today's episode, so that puts us at 19-6. That is a 13-game differential, and I'm really hoping that we don't have any DC problems, because I tried to record this episode, I think, 3 or 4 times before this recording, and my internet just kept crapping out, and I kept DCing. It's really, really a shame. One of them I had a really good battle, too. Stupid internet. Hopefully that did not just jinx it. I probably should not have mentioned that. So here we go. We have a scary team here. Ferrothorn, Blaziken, Azumarill, Gengar, which is probably going to be Mega, honestly. Garchomp, and Thundurus. Thundurus is one of those Pokemon that always just poops all over everything. He just can't control himself. Let's see. Jolteon could be a good choice here because it takes on Azumarill fairly nicely. And we have the Volt Absorb, but looking at the rest of the team, Jolteon can't do a whole lot. I really would like to bring Glalie again, because it takes on Thundurus. Because Return will one-shot it. Although we would have to deal with a potential Focus Blast, which is a bit scary. But I'm going to bring Glalie, because I want to just watch it kill things. I'm so excited to have it just be just murdering everything. Let's see, do I want to bring Jolteon? Part of me wants to bring Jolteon just for that Azumarill. But I don't know. I just don't know. We could bring Rotom, Rotom can actually take on Garchomp fairly well, because we can Will-O-Wisp it, we're immune to EQ, so that's exciting. Actually, Chestnut can take on Garchomp pretty well too, although sometimes it does carry Fire Blast, so that could be a problem. Now, the question for our last Pokemon here, I don't know. Maybe Scizor, because Bullet Punch can, I guess, finish off Azumarill if it manages to get off like a Belly Drum or something. I guess we'll do that. And we definitely want to bring Rotom over Chestnut just because of that Ferrothorn. If I didn't bring the Rotom and he brings Ferrothorn, I pretty much just lose, because I don't know that Glalie can take on Ferrothorn one-on-one. So here we go. Oh, I'm feeling a little bit nervous about this one, not gonna lie. Gengar is starting things off against Glalie, and believe it or not, this is actually a decent matchup for us, because most of the time, Mega Gengar, and just Gengar in general on Battle Spot, they don't carry Focus Blast too often. So I'm just going to go straight for the return here. And we do see the Mega Evolution, so we're probably going to have to take a Sludge Bomb. I'm really hoping that we're not going to have to take a Will-O-Wisp here. That would really, really stink. But we're taking a chance. Definitely taking a chance. Nope, he does go for the Sludge Bomb for damage. That's not going to be a one-shot. Does well over half, but he doesn't get the poison, and there is the return, dealing a huge amount of damage to that Mega Gengar. Oh my goodness. And now we can just go for an Ice Shard, and he leaves in his Gengar to just go down. Mega Glalie taking on Mega Gengar punch for punch. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Probably a bit too much. Oh my goodness. That felt way too good. Alright, Azumarill's coming out next. And we can't do a whole lot to this. And since we're already low on health, we don't know what that last Pokemon is. But I'm going to go for the Explosion anyway, just to prevent it from getting up a Belly Drum. That's the worst possible thing that can happen. So, yeah, we're going for that Explosion with the Refrigerate boost. And that does about 75% as a resistant hit to this Azumarill. He does opt to go for the Waterfall, not the Belly Drum, so it doesn't really matter either way. It has the same effect. And we don't see a Citrus Berry, so maybe this thing is a Salt Vest. I don't know for sure. Now the question is, are you going to want to save this Azumarill? Because it could be Choice Banded. We could just go for a Bullet Punch. But I feel like he might want to switch out and save it here. No, I'm just going to go for the Bullet Punch. That's the safe play. He does leave the Azumarill in, and you're not taking that Bullet Punch, so Azumarill is down and out. And it's really just going to depend on what this last Pokemon is. If it's Ferrothorn, we're in good shape. And it is Ferrothorn, which is great because we still have our Rotom at full health. Oh, man, we're going to be 2-0 in this episode. That's pretty cool. Pretty darn cool. Coming into this episode, we weren't on any kind of win streak either. We lost the last battle of the last episode. He does go for the Leech Seed as we switch in Rotom Heat, and it misses, which is unfortunate. Quite unfortunate, because it is a 90% accuracy move, and he's just going to forfeit because there's no way that Ferrothorn is going to beat a Rotom, unless he had Explosion or something, and even then, I don't know if that would be a one-shot. And we still had Scizor, so yeah, that match was pretty much already decided at that point. That's going to bring our record to 20-6, right? Yeah, we were 18-6 coming into this episode, so we won 2 battles. There we go. So, Mega Glalie put in so much work in this episode. I'm so excited to use this over the course of the next couple of episodes. Oh, I hope you guys are happy watching Glalie kill things, because that's apparently all I can talk about. Should probably find a new topic. We also need to get Jolteon into the thick of things, so we're going to try to do that next time around. That is where we are going to call it an episode, though. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure you're leaving a like, rating, or a comment, or whatever you would like to do, of course, and I will see you all next time. And until then, game on.